I just add everything in the pot while it's...
Does it have to boil that long?
Yes, you have to get it to a soft texture. And you always want to have something more than just the rice, so I mean you can have it plain if you want.
But to add more nutrients and flavor.
Right, exactly.
Deliciousness.
So you have red peppers today, you have...
3, 2, 1, go.
Really?
So what is in here?
Let me put that down because I'm...
She's cleaning, so I'm eating. Got beans, rice. Well, not just any rice. Okra, veggie meat, plantain. Bump up the light a little bit. Fried plantain. Okay, so you can begin here. Good afternoon. Irva Felix John with the Fitness Journals.
Where? Really? Good afternoon or morning? What time is it?
Oh, afternoon is 3 o'clock.
Afternoon.
4 o'clock.
Wow, it's almost 4.
The stock market is about to close. Anyway, so what is this right here?
Okay.
Yellow rice. No, this is jasmine rice.
Yes.
With curry.
With turmeric.
With turmeric, yeah.
You want to change the color.
And I'll also add nutritional benefit as well.
Right, and you always want to have something more than just the rice, so I mean you can have it plain if you want.
But to add more nutrients and flavor.
Right, exactly.
Deliciousness.
So you have red peppers today, you have...
Bell pepper, red bell pepper.
Yes, red bell pepper, you have celery. I always like cook with celery. It kind of add natural salt to the food.
So you add that. Do you add it? Do you cook the rice? You boil the rice and then you put.
Right.
You fry everything together.
Right. Then I put the onions and celery.
You saute it.
Right. Saute it. Then you add. Add the turmeric. And then you add
while it's in the frying pan.
Right.
Okay.
But you could put it in
the pot while it's boiling.
Yes, that too. Sometimes I put it with the rice, but this time I put it with the vegetables.
Okay.
And then you add everything back.
So there's your complex carbs back here. Okra.
Oh yeah.
Okra.
Well, they talk about okra. I remember being a child and thinking, "Wow, this is so slippery," but for some reason, I guess it grows on you. So
yes.
Now I eat okra.
Very, very has a ton of nutritional benefits.
Yeah.
We have.
Now you add to
beans.
The protein.
What are it? Kidney beans?
Yeah, this is pinto beans.
Oh, pinto.
Right. This time there's no. I did not have carrots.
And real quick, you boil that, right?
Yeah, just with a little salt.
A little salt. Okay.
Yeah. You can add all the stuff, but I just something.
You can fry that and put like stuff with it.
Oh yes, you can deep fried, which I don't do a lot of frying. So, but I'm saying you can have variety with it. The beans, I did not have carrots and sweet yams, the one they call yams.
Yeah.
You know, to put in the beans. But I'm like, I still have to use some way to sweeten it. But what I did, I put a lot of onions. The onions has a sweet taste to it, and peppers, celery, and when I tasted it, I was like, okay, I don't need to add any sugar or honey, which I'm saying sometimes they said you could add that to it. I'm thinking, I'm not sure for what reason, if it's acidic, but because of the amount of onions or whatever I put in it.
It balanced.
Right,
Okay.
the taste.
So how do you put that together?
Oh, actually, there are 3 ways you can prepare these beans. You can soak the beans overnight, and in the morning you just rinse out and boil. Or you can you can put it to boil for 10 minutes and let it sit for 1 hour. Then you boil it. And I learned that...
Wait, you said boil it for what?
Yeah, okay.
Let it soak for an hour.
Right. After you boil it for maybe 10 minutes, let it soak for an hour on the stove, and then you just go ahead and boil it.
Okay.
and it especially with the red beans, it tends to feel like it's tasting like you just got some green beans. You know, it has like a natural flavor to it. So that's another way that you can prepare it. And I said 3 ways, 2 ways.
Yeah.
There's another way, I think.
Soak over night and then boil in the morning. That's
Right.
one way.
And
Soak
then-
for an hour.
Right. Oh, so that's 2 main ways, right, that you can do it. The other way would be, I guess.
Do you add anything when you boil it though? Oh well, go ahead and finish the other way. and then
Right.
you can talk about
This
the process.
way, after sometimes I do put the onions.
Some light.
I put some onions and garlic in after the hour pass. I would put that, or sometimes I just add everything in the pot while it's.
Does it have to boil that long?
Yes, you have to get it to a soft texture, and then you can use it to make burritos. By taking out a certain amount, you can put tomatoes in there and the whatever other seasoning you want that will cause it to taste like. Because I did that a lot for y'all when you were growing up. Or you can make rice and beans from the same pot. You just take out whatever portion you want to, or you just have it there and use it on top of the rice. But you're getting your natural protein.
So how do you prepare that? You boil. You said you boil it.
Yes, boiling. Oh, the third way is you use a crock pot.
Oh, okay.
I have a crock pot. I haven't been using it because I don't have to cook the same amount because y'all are not here like growing up. But before, I would use a crock pot. You leave the pot on during the night. The crock pot, you plug it in with a certain level of water, and you get up in the morning, and your beans are well cooked.
So how much water do you add when you're boiling that?
I would say it depends. I usually 2 cups of beans I would put in the pot. Measurement, maybe you talk about 3 cups of water, but you can add water as you see the level of the beans.
High heat,
Because-
low heat.
Sometimes I leave it on low heat if I'm busy around the house, and within an hour and a half, 2, I come back and it's all.
There you go.
cooked. Yeah,
So
the
you
texture.
should you only boil pinto beans for that long, or beans in general?
Beans in general.
Okay, you heard that,
Because
guys?
even the acidic, people are scared of beans in terms of.
Your stomach and
Right, we have been
gas
eating
and
beans
all that
all those
stuff.
years, but if you follow those principles,
you won't get stomach gas.
generally we don't have, except you maybe leave it out or
or
something.
mix
happen.
or you mix it with certain things. And
Right, you don't want to mix it with. Generally, you don't want to have cabbage or spinach cooked with beans because you're looking like there is an acidic called the acidic in it, acidic level I think or what have you. It's called oleic acid in the spinach or broccoli or cabbage.
Yes.
This would cause a combination in your
Yes,
stomach.
very painful gas
Yes.
pains.
So generally, I would do a fresh salad with the beans, so you don't have that
You don't have to
interruption.
do the cooked.
Right, you don't have that interruption in
Okay.
the stomach.
And then what else? So that's the protein, carbs, high nutrient.
Vegetable.
Yes. Oh, and then this is a
Oh, this is
veggie.
If you want to have something different, because I have baked potatoes.
By the way, everything here is vegan. No meat, no anything. Doesn't eat meat. Nope, not at all. Doesn't cook meat.
So I have baked potatoes. Like, now it's the summer, it's kind of hot. You don't want too much food sometimes, so you don't feel like eating. So I just
Energy.
Right, you want to have energy. So this is just a baked potato, and you can cut it in half. You can add the same beans also, or you can. This is just it's from soya bean. It's like that's a frozen stuff that you can buy at the vegetarian store. I mean, health food store. But
Okay.
in there you have. I put my same thing: celery, onions, and the bell peppers.
So
And you can add that to the potato.
add it to the potato.
So that becomes like
you fry that. How do you prepare that?
Oh, just a little oil,
little,
just to get it the flavor.
Okay,
But,
and then the potato. How do you
Oh, I bake it in a microwave, or you can cook it on top of the stove. What I do sometimes, like yesterday, I think I did. You boil it in a little water. You can get
How long
creative.
until it's soft?
Yeah, they're talking about the potatoes.
Yeah, you gotta poke it with the fork.
Yeah,
Yes.
to see the texture. Or you can boil it in water, but you do whatever is convenient for you.
Okay.
If you got a rush,
And then
and then you have fried plantain.
plantain, you did nice sweet.
Right, that's
food
like a
if you're-
dessert.
Yeah, you honestly when your taste buds adapt to eating this stuff, you don't have to go and eat a cake and whatever. You
I
eat
know.
this, you eat that. all those foods combined together. You don't need to go in. I don't have craving for sweet stuff, and when you do eat it, it's like, oh wow, that is super sweet. But this right here is like just the perfect amount of sweetness to give you that.
Yeah, because God created the food so that we can have the best nutrients in our world and in our bodies.
Yeah.
So think about it. He would want us to eat the best, but we have to choose the best. You know,
Yes.
He wouldn't force us to. So
we go.
happy eating.
There we go. So you put all that together. I ate already, but I'm about to eat again. This is my plate. You would have seen my plate at the beginning, but this is a nutrient. When you don't, if you don't need supplements and stuff like this if you're eating like that. You know, if you get all the nutrients that you need, your vitamins, your minerals, blah blah blah. Like the salad, she said, put a salad with that stuff. And yeah, that's
You think nutrients when you're eating, not just I want it, my stomach is full.
yes.
So once you do that, because you end up like 2 meals a day, or maybe 2, or you could say
And
2
you're
and a
good.
half,
Yeah.
and you drink water in between, not a lot of
You
juices.
eat some nuts and stuff in the morning.
Right,
eat
you
some
could add
cashew,
something before
almond,
your meal.
high
Or
calories.
Something we do now because it's so hot. I mash the banana. It's frozen in the freezer. I mash it. I add some flaxseed meal and maybe a teaspoon or tablespoon of peanut butter and a little one of this milk, soya milk, oatmeal, or rice milk, and we have a dessert.
There you go.
But
you'll show
it's
them
so
how
hot.
to make that.
Yeah, it's so hot that you don't, and that can be
And you
your
can make
evening
like
meal
your ice cream
with
and
some
stuff.
right, exactly, with some granola on top of it.
Okay. Well, make
Yeah.
sure you smash the like button. Tell them.
Yeah,
Smash the subscribe button. Smash the share button.
and share.
There you go. So, if you guys want more, comment below. Mom, teach me how.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So, teach me how.
This
what do
was
you
a
guys want to
special
know?
of the week.
There you go. The special of the week. Well, 3 videos so far, but didn't post. Well, by the time they see this, they would have seen all of them. But,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So, whatever y'all want to know more of, what do you want to see? What kind of meals you want? Comment below, and she'll show you guys how to. All vegan. Everything here is plant-based. Been eating like this for.
Over 30 years.
30 years of just like eating this stuff. So,
Yeah.
and do you feel like you're aging quicker because of that?
No, I feel better.
And you're turning 61
Yep.
on Monday. All right. So, health
Thank
is wealth.
you.
Get money is just a warm up.
God bless.
Yes.